I'ma win again. I'ma win again. I'ma win again. Again. What else? I'ma win again. I'ma win again. I'ma win again. Again. Don't quit until it's over. Don't quit until it's over. Don't quit until it's over. Over. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Again. Winner. Sinner. I come a long way from a beginner. Big wheels in the winter. I'm a loser, so I became a winner. Top dollar, Don Dada. So I might have to holler. I'm fresh as death, but I don't pop my collar. I'm into 20.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier. Season greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Devin Booker, a great passer and a great scorer. He's played some point guard, but said, instead of coming in with a pass-first mentality, I've realized that when I'm aggressive and I put pressure on the defense, it opens up a lot more for other people. Guys, putting up points is his greatest strength.
It is indeed. Thanks a lot, Allie. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Nikola Vucevic.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. We've got Miles Turner, Devin Booker out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Kuzma in at the 4. And for the Spurs, Nikola Vucevic is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Kobe White. All right, Grant, take me back in your career a bit. Talk about some of the more memorable Christmas Day games.
Well, over 19 years, I was fortunate to have quite a few Christmas Day games, and certainly back in 90. Detroit played against the Bulls in Chicago on Christmas Day. You know, he didn't win the game, but I did work. I gave work to Scottie Pippen. And then to fast forward to the end of my career in Phoenix and playing against the Los Angeles Clippers, and I had a really good game then. So it's always fun to play in those games knowing everybody's watching and then having a chance to celebrate Christmas after the game with your family.
Hey, and your beard is looking more and more like Santa Claus these days.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
On offense, here are the Spurs. 4-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
White against Fox. Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
White for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Fox finds Booker. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. It's Booker on the wing. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Brooks outside. White for three. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on De'Aaron Fox. And he's good on the first of 3. That one misses. Well, without a doubt, Myles Turner is one of the elite defenders in the league. Over 2 blocks a game for several seasons now, Grant.
So impressive. Turner is top shelf when it comes to rim protection. He's great at challenging guards and big men alike, and his length and reach make it so difficult to navigate around him.
Now Brooks, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Oubre, 5 to shoot. Driving in, and the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Vassell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Sabonis, the pass to White. To the wing on the left. The 3 is up. That shot off. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Fox finds Booker. Back to Fox. Outside Booker. Pass to Kuzma. 4-3. Brooks with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Vassell. He's covered by Oubre. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Fox, the pass to Kuzma. Just over 3.5 minutes going on here in the first. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Picked by Sabonis. He's off on that one. Booker with the defensive effort. Driving to the basket. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, you watch Devin Booker, constant motion. How much does it take out of you as a defender chasing a guy like that around?
Oh, man, you better bring your lunch pail to work when you have to guard Booker because he is constantly moving. It's exhausting, but ultimately, it's a team effort to try to defend him. The thing with Booker, it's tough to take him out of his comfort zone. You can't just play physical. He embraces the contact and will use that against you.
And the Spurs call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. Now here's Booker. His last outing, he had 18 points. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. To the wing, right side. He's covered by Fox. The offensive rebound. Shot to end the cold streak. And the layup is up and in.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Fox with the ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Booker, good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pass to Sabonis. And here is Vucevic. Turner covers. Vucevic's shot is off. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. It's Kuzma with the miss. Here's San Antonio now. They trail by 11. He's covered by Fox. Pass to Vucevic. Fires for 3. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Picked by Vucevic. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Even with the defense right on top of him, I mean, Vucevic maintains a nice soft touch on these inside shots. And the concentration is not to be overlooked either.
Pass to Booker. Turner against Vucevic. For 3, Booker. He buries it from 3. Booker's got 13 points.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
He's covered by Fox. Sabonis outside. Sabonis with a screen on Booker. Here's Brooks. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Fox outside. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over and grant plenty of defensive potential for De'Aaron Fox with his length and quickness.
So true, B.A. I mean, he's still working to realize that potential at this level. But I love that he enjoys defending. But to this point, I'd say he's finding more traction on the offensive end of the court.
Making a change here. On defense, the Grizzlies. The lead is 15. And there's the drive. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. And here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Up top, Turner. Pass to Booker. Now Fox. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific. Scoring just around 20 points a game. Turner, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Fox outside. Outside Booker. Pass to Bull. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Bridges, left side. There's the 3. The rebound by Turner. Memphis has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. To the left wing. Three-pointer, Anthony. Can't hit that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Here's Fox. He's got 5. It's Booker on the wing. Lamb covering. Pass to Bull. There's a screen by Turner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Bridges outside. Count it. Good.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Booker, pass to Fox. Anthony, right side. Lets it go from deep. Here's Bull. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
They set the screen. Here's Lamb. Off target with the 3. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Pass to Turner. Takes a 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 18. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after just 1 quarter of play, already a solid scorer, Kyle Kuzma spoke with us about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability.
Well, now having played with superstars, Kuzma's learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute with an eye toward the greater goal.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Grizzlies, they've got Anthony, Lou Williams out there with Mo Bamba, and it's Ellington in at the 2 guard.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Right side, Williams. Ellington can't hit. Up top, Bridges. He's guarded by Anthony. Lamb passes to Vucevic. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Memphis has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Williams from long range gets rebounded by Sabonis. For San Antonio, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. It's Bridges on the wing. Picked by Vucevic. The teardrop. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Now here's Williams. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bamba inside, working on Vucevic. Yep, that one goes. Grant, you and Scottie Pippen were 2 of the pioneers for the point forward role. Now almost every team is looking for that guy.
NBA, it seems like every team has that guy. And it speaks to how the game has changed and grown through the years. See, now in this era of positionless basketball, you need players who are multidimensional, players who are versatile, players who can dribble, pass, shoot. They can play multiple positions on defense. That's what's needed in today's game for success. So yes, you see a lot of that on teams throughout the NBA.
That's tipped. Floats one. Vucevic's shot is off.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And that one drops. Bamba's got his second basket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Checked in for Memphis. Oubre comes in for Anthony. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Memphis, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course the San Antonio Spurs, now 4 games behind.
Right now for the Spurs, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
And, perhaps with a roster move or 2 later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
Pass to Bamba. And here's Kuzma. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. And here's Oubre from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brooks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And so he hits both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Well, I tell you what, Vucevic is a guy who really can be stat sheet productive. I mean, this guy's posted multiple 20-plus rebound nights, and he's always been a guy who makes a pretty big impact on the box score.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the E11 ending is a new concept that the NBA has tried out. Down the stretch, you turn off the clock and you play to a target score, much like a pickup game at the park. Chris Paul was the one who actually suggested trying it out in last year's All-Star game, and it was a rousing success. So we'll see how far it goes.
Great idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And with Vucevic, the numbers he puts up compare with any other center in the league, Clark.
Well, you know, B.A., anytime you can post 20 and 10 as an average, that puts you in rare company. I mean, not many guys do that on an annual basis in the history of the league. So clearly he's special in that regard. I think his passing has improved the last few seasons as well. So he's a total package on the offensive end.
It's Kuzma with the miss. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Vassell. On the wing, Brooks. Picked by Sabonis. Step back shot. Offensive rebound. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Grizzlies with the rebound. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Oubre. Takes the 3.
Even though they're up, they haven't been impressive from distance this quarter, shooting under 30%.
Here's White. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Lou Williams. First free throw is good.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
For Memphis, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. White against Fox. For 3, Booker. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Vassell. He's covered by Oubre. Vassell's shot is good.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, we've seen these players take a bigger stand and have a bigger voice now in helping shape public policy, and you yourself have been a part of that. Talk about what that's meant to you and the importance of making your voice heard.
Yeah, B.A., it's been so important to me. I tried to live my adult life, my public life, exercising the power of my voice. And as I look to today's players, they have taken that and run with it. With the advent of technology and social media, players in all sports and from all over the world understand the power of their voice and are willing to use that to speak out on all types of social issues. We saw that last year with the NBA bubble in Orlando. It really speaks of how today's players have evolved into more than just an athlete.
Outside Booker. Trying to get back on track. And he takes it up and lays it in. Booker's got 15.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
6 on the shot clock. Booker, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Outside White. Pass to Brooks. Sabonis with a screen on Booker. Out to the right wing. They get it back. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his first points of the night.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
There's the screen by Kuzma. Booker, the pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Brooks outside. White against Fox. White, the pass to Sabonis. No good, a bit long that time.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Fox goes in. Vassell with the rebound. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Oubre. Pass to Fox. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by White. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Vucevic from the baseline. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Pick by Vucevic. Inside. The kick out to White. Misses off the left iron.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Oubre finds Fox. From 8 feet. Fade's back. Oubre can't hit. And it's San Antonio's ball. Oh, they need this. Vassell's shot is good.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Here for San Antonio. Memphis in total control. Williams with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Anthony outside. The three. Rebounded by Johnson, and the Spurs shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. And there's a pick. Driving inside. Back to Bridges. The three is up. The Grizzlies pull it in. 1:24 left in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Here's Gold. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Down low. Here's Lamb. And he goes in for the dunk.
And, you know, the vertical Lamb has is a bit sneaky. You know, he gets off the ground with such ease to hammer it down. Sometimes you don't know how high he's gotten.
Pass to Ellington for three. No good that time. 36 seconds left in the half. Williams defending. That one off the back iron and out. Well, the Grizzlies shooting about 47%. A nice number. 17 seconds left in the second. Pass to Ellington. Launches it. Here's Bull. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Grizzlies opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
Simply a special scorer. Booker, this guy is tough to stop. And we've seen this guy drop 70. That's right, 70 in a game. And he does it with a wide array of skills and constant movement.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, the shooting was terrible. They didn't seem to have a plan at the offensive end. Let's see, the defense had them bottled up. Listen, I'm not a coach. They need to change their strategy right away, right now, pronto.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Sabonis, Kobe White out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Brooks outside. He takes it in. Pass to Vucevic. There's the triple. Grizzlies with the rebound. Kuzma's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fox with the ball. Guarded by Vucevic. And it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Here's Vassell. He's covered by Oubre. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean,
yeah, they got injuries. What's going on here? I didn't see injuries. That team ain't got no injuries. This is the worst drafted team I've ever seen in my life.
they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Kuzma outside. Here's the three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Brooks against Fox. Poke loose. It's stolen by Fox. With the drive. Misses from short range. Brooks outside to the paint. And Vucevic slams it in.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Back to Fox. 6 to shoot. Outside Oubre.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Brooks from outside. The shot that time not on target. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. White against Booker. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And here are the Grizzlies now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Drills it from deep.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great range, too.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Fox, the pass to Booker. Back to Fox. There's a screen by Turner. Fox with the ball. Guarded by Vucevic.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
San Antonio is going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's White. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Turner. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Count it.
I just love the ball movement.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brooks outside. To the left side wing. Here's Vassell. On the take. Second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Oubre's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fox finds Oubre. Now here's Turner. Now Kuzma. Outside Oubre. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 4. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by White. For San Antonio, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Fox, the pass to Booker. Fox outside. Back to Booker. Fox outside. From deep. Rebound San Antonio.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And the shot goes in. White's got 5.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Fox outside. Down low. Vucevic with a steal. White on the wing. He's covered by Fox. That one's good for 2.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Fox against White. Now Booker. He's got 15. And here's Oubre from the arc. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 6th assist of the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Vassell. Out left to the wing. Vucevic finds Sabonis. Here's Vassell. He's covered by Oubre. Knocked loose. Oubre with a steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And then Turner with the dunk.
Because Turner is so mobile and so fast, you can't let him get comfortable running in the open court.
Now here's White. 7 points in the game. Oh, Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And of the great scorers, Grant, who strikes you as the most unselfish?
Without a doubt, BA, it's LeBron James. I mean, LeBron James throughout his career has been almost at times a pass-first kind of player. A guy who players love to play with because he's so good at facilitating the basketball and keeping everyone engaged. Oh, but by the way, he's a great scorer. May go down when it's all said and done as the greatest scorer ever in the NBA, as a guy who's so unselfish. The most unselfish scorer and maybe the most unselfish superstar in the history of the NBA.
Led the NBA in assists last season. And the Spurs making a change here. Here's Booker. That one doesn't drop. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And the will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his 3rd foul so far. A line change here for Memphis. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Chris in the post. Covered by Bamba. And it's Chris missing. Right side, Williams. This one for 3. Lamb grabs the miss. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Knocked away. And he drops it in from the low post. He has 6.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Left side, Williams. Here's Bamba. And another miss by Memphis.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Bridges. Shot blocked. Here's Bull. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, my.
Big time right there.
Yes. Hey. Oh, my. What a move on the baseline. Then the big time finish there, BA.
Incredible reverse. He had to go way up for that one.
Guys, that's exactly the kind of play that can really spark a team to a rally.
Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer, Anthony. Lamb grabs the miss.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
From outside the arc. Got a piece of it.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Williams defending. Bull grabs the board. Well, Memphis shooting 44% since the 3rd quarter got underway. Outside, Williams. And he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup.
The thing about Williams, sometimes he doesn't look like he's moving all that fast, and then bam, there go the Jets.
Well, San Antonio's shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Outside Lamb. Here's Bull. He's got 10. Pass to Bamba. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bamba's gotten his 3rd basket.
The way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
And here is Lamb. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Right wing to stop the run. The shot by Johnson, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Three-pointer. The shot by Johnson, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Pass to Bamba. 52 seconds left in the third quarter.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
And here's Bridges. Lets it go. And he hits the jumper for 2. Give him 8 points now.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside, Williams. Screen by Bamba. From the arc. Williams misses. And for San Antonio, they're shooting just 26% in the third. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Here's Lamb. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it down from distance. Over to the wing. Now Anthony. That one drops for him.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Grizzlies running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, the Grizzlies shooting it well, almost 50% for the floor. On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Lou Williams, Mo Bamba out there with Anthony, and it's Bull in at the 4 spot.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they can use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
It's Clemens missing. Here's Bull. Shoots from the right block. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Just how you draw it up. That's a look they'll take every time.
Well, the Spurs shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Now here's Bridges. Over Anthony. Bridges misses. Boy, Grant, the situation in the league last year forced a lot of players into some tough decisions.
There really were a lot of tough decisions. First and foremost, you had the NBA bubble. People were concerned about the health and safety of players. And would that be compromised? And some players decided and opted out of returning back to the bubble. And then, of course, you always teams have injuries, and that's always a problem. Players had to decide whether to come back, how long should you wait till next year. These are tough decisions. I know personally I went through many times, many years ago with regards to my injuries. And you know what? Players today are still having to make those tough decisions in the game.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Clemens. Bridges outside. Pass to Mahimi. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops for him. Mahimi's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Outside, Williams. Here's Bull. Back to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray.
Didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Bridges. Outside Jones. And for the players, it was an experience they'd never forget. Clark, what will you most remember about the NBA playing in the bubble?
You know, B.A., it was pretty impressive what the league was able to do and what the players were able to do. I thought the basketball was a really high brand of basketball, high level, great intensity. I loved it. I think some innovations came out of it that may carry over going forward. And it was a nice injection for those of us that love the game and love sports in general to be able to watch the very best in the world do what they do. It came at a good time, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, as did many fans across the country and world.
It's Clemens missing. The Grizzlies on offense. A big stretch here going, 10-2, and the basket by Ellington.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Jones. They set a pick. Over Anthony. Jones misses. Memphis has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Memphis calls timeout. And Grant, when you were playing, the game was a lot more physical. Do you miss those days? Maybe not as a player, but do you miss watching that brand of basketball?
You know, I do miss a little bit of that time. There was a physicality that required a mental toughness to endure that. When you played against some of these teams, like the first team that comes to mind, the New York Knicks with Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing, you were going to feel it at the end of that game. But there was just a fun time for me as a young player in this league. And of course, anything I could do to be back out on the court playing, even in the physicality of the 1990s.
I'd be happy to stick an elbow in your back if that would make you feel better.
Okay, Brian Oakley, I like that.
A line change here for Memphis.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Clemens. He's covered by Fox. Pass to Clemens.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this game. Man.
Here's Booker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, what do you think about the NBA lottery and how it affects teams moving forward? Teams that have terrible seasons the year prior.
Yeah, B.A., it's so important for teams to have a chance to establish a foundation, to draft players who have a lot of runway in front of them and can be a part of that team's future for many, many years. You only get better a few ways: through free agency, through trades, and through the NBA draft lottery. And so if you're not a good team, chances are you're not going to sign a good player and you're not going to be able to trade for a good player. So the best way is through the NBA draft. You give yourself some time as an organization and hope over the long haul you have a chance for great success.
Oh, deflected. Oubre with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Booker, the pass to Fox. Back to Booker from downtown. Doesn't go that time.
You can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Pass to Mahimi. Banked it in off the glass.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Fox up top, into the lane, and it's Fox with the jam.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
Here's Clemens. Pass to Jones. Here's Chris. Now, Grant, you were involved in a sign and trade deal from Detroit to Orlando, but you don't see that tactic as much anymore.
You know, you really don't, BA, but there's a reason for that. First and foremost, players today have a lot more control over their destiny. And also, teams are not going to wait until an elite player is in their final year and they don't have a firm commitment and belief that that player will re-sign. In a lot of cases, teams will trade that elite player before he enters his last year of his deal, for fear that they may lose him for nothing in free agency.
Brooks, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Clemens. Here he goes. Yep, that one goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside Booker from behind the arc. They get it back. Here's Kuzma. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Brooks outside. Pass to Clemens. And rejected. But he recovers it. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Well, with more players now going straight from high school to the G League and overseas, Grant, you think it's finally time to end the one-and-done system?
BA, it is time. You know, back in 2005, when they incorporated the one-and-done system, NBA teams didn't have the infrastructure to deal with younger players entering the league. A lot has changed, of course, since then. Now teams have player development staffs. They have more capable of helping players on and off the court as they adjust to becoming professionals in the NBA. So the time is ready. I love the option of the G League, and I think opening up the doors and eliminating the one and done needs to happen with the NBA.
Pass to Mahimi. Outside for Brooks. Here's Clemens. He's covered by Fox. Drives to the hoop. And good. Clemens.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Player of the game, Devin Booker.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Here's Mannion. Well, the NBA had a plan in place pretty quickly on how to resume play during the pandemic. Grant, the bubble was a success.
It really was, B.A., and you have to tip your hat to the NBA and its leadership. You know, Adam Silver, Mark Tatum, Kathy Behrens, they were very thoughtful, very deliberate in terms of how to restart the NBA bubble in the midst of this pandemic. And you know what? We didn't have a situation that was a petri dish. We were able to focus on basketball, great play, individual performances, team performances, and ultimately able to crown a champion. So kudos to the NBA for a fantastic job resuming play.
Here's Clemens. Brooks left side. To the middle. Mahimi, good.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
The Grizzlies shooting at even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Mannion. Takes it inside. Count it.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
The Spurs have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. With the step back, the drive by Brooks. First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Boy, what a rookie class we saw in the NBA last season, Grant. Some special talent out there.
Some really promising talent entered the league last season. And I'll tell you, one thing that I've learned through the history is players end up retiring and leaving the game. The league replenishes always with just some incredible talent. We saw Zion Williamson and his athleticism play above the rim. Ja Morant, out of nowhere, emerging just as an incredible future star in this league. Kendrick Nunn and others. So it's safe to say that the league is in good hands and the future is bright with some of these rookies from last season.
Brooks drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth. Here's Mannion. Pass to Azonia.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul. Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
To the inside, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Jones' shot is good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
1:02 left in the game. Pass to Mannion. Screen by Bamba. Here's Mannion. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Bamba. Inside. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Here's Clemens. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. Here's Mannion. Pass to Azonia. The 3-ball. Drains the triple.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everybody.
That team is poorly constructed right there, boy. These two terrors off the bench. 15, 18 for 30 and fucking 25. 30 and 23. His worst rebounding game of the year right there. I think he had double digits every game. Just didn't get the minutes tonight. Well, he's been great since we traded for him. Loose, very slow start this year. Still trying to get on track with him, but doing a little better with him. Still coming around. Oubre around the fence. Mel had a rough one.
fit to pay. And I think I need a bigger chain. Call it Elliot and tell him I need everything. My
That team's gonna be
so I got the energy. I can make. If you ain't with the, you an enemy. I got blue cheese with the stuff in my Mike and Mary G. Money on me, bustin' on the scene. It's a ball made belt. It look like a king with a. I remember when I had no bread in my account. Now it's like I don't know, it's kinda the amount. Got a crib, got a view with a pool. Love Ferrari and a kid without a roof. All this money always on me like it's blue. Money always on me like a tattoo. I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke, but if we was cool. Been a real since the womb. But she had her rooms on the cool. I done came a long way from the stool. Eating that prime 112 in the soup. I remember times where I only had soup. Now this money coming in on blue. Spent 4 bands on 1 pair of shoes. And I put my on two. Cause I'm a real, I'm a true. My wrist stay wetter than a tub. I be walking around looking like I'm a young in the club. Mad that it show love. Mad that it tax money be doing too much. Red bottoms with my Mike and Mary G. Money on me, bustin' on the scene. It's a ball made belt. It look like a king with a. I remember when I had no bread in my account. Now it's like I don't know, it's kinda the amount. Got a crib, got a view with a pool. Love Ferrari and a kid without a roof.
What world we have to give up a second round pick and Uber to get Wendell?
I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke, but if we was cool. Been a real since the womb. When I Mike and Mary G, money on me, bustin' on the scene. It's a ball made belt. It look like a king with a. I remember when I had no bread in my account. Now it's like I don't know, it's kinda the amount. Got a crib, got a